We'd better buckle up for this one. One team already ranked in the top 25, the other sitting just on the cusp and trying to prove a point in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Syracuse Orange, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Bellic and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Mustangs will kick it away to start. He'll bring it back looking for help. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Syracuse's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for room. It's Willis. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got a man. It's Ross Simmons. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. Spins away from the defense. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Quarterback adapting. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Holds it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Takes a handoff. It's Willis. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll try the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Mustangs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Knight. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Jennings. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. No huddle here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Ross Simmons. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. Wants to throw again. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now they'll try the right side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Syracuse with a major problem and a long way to go on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. The give on the counter. Slithers into space. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Fresh off its best season since the Pony Express era, Rhett Lashlee really had SMU humming, but they lost the ACC championship game, got beat in the playoff, and now to see how they'll respond.
Finish. That's been the thing that they've talked about all off season. They're going to try to carry into this year. Obviously, you take one game at a time. You've got to finish games. You've got to finish seasons. If they do that, David, they think they can have a very special season.
No doubt, and I think finding their guy last year in Kevin Jennings, he didn't start the season. For game 3, he entered. So now knowing he's your dude, all that promise, all that ability with Rhett Lashlee in this offense, they've got to continue to score a bunch of points and perform at a high level.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Nixon. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
The Orange will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Gets it out fast.
Man, these in-breaking routes are so hard from these slot guys because you're so worried about them flying up the field vertically. Nice job sitting down, breaking in, finding a little hole, making a catch.
Finding open areas. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. At the 35, he's open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable. Because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy throwing vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'll try to slam it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. He'll set up to throw. They'll run the screen. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, how many years did Florida State and Miami come down to the last second, and we had another notable matchup today? Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cook. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Nixon.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The give to the back. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Gill. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hands really, really quickly because you know you're going to get some pressure from that defense.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me in the game.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. He'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Gill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Syracuse will be forced to punt. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He'll keep it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Fires to the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the move from inside is 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll start the third quarter with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Makes a connection. At the 35, he's loose. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. The Mustangs pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is a critical mistake. Offensively, you got to understand, I'm up. It's the 4th quarter. I'm in scoring opportunity right now. One thing I can't do, Palmer?
Put the ball on the ground. But give the defense credit, too, because at this situation of the game, they understand we got to make a play. We've got to make something happen to change the momentum of this game and give ourselves an opportunity. And they're still out there fighting. They're able to come up with it deep in their own end. Let's see how their offense can respond.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Nixon. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Willis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up, and this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it in the middle, it's Brinson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they just need a few inches for the 1st down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. It's complete! He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Never a doubt. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Runs from the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Willis. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Shut down and shut out in the 1st half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. They're going back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to the ground with the running back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard. The lead is down to a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Well, this quarterback has had a little bit of success running so far in this game. That time on the option play, nowhere to go, though. Defense, they were in position. They tackled him for a loss.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
When offenses get 1st downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep.
1st and goal, SMU.
Power ahead. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This offense hasn't been able to find the end zone with a GPS and a slide rule. Can they finally get a touchdown on 3rd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. That's caught. It's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Gill.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On the run, it's Nixon. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And right there you see the key to this football team's success. Not just offensively, they rip off explosive plays. That's why they've been winning games here as of late. They can get chunks at a time. They've got playmakers all over the field.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the back. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the right. It's gone. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Knight. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. He's looking to throw. Big guy smells it. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover.
Sneaks it into the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gill. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking deep down the right side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Knocking on the door, offense now in the red zone.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, SMU! And the punishment has been extended. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998.
On the ground, it's Nixon.
This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Sweet cut there. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Hudson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Nixon. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. The play action fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Trying to do it on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense has got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.